GM, it's your quant today, giving you some insights of the mistakes to avoid during a bull market. So you don't want to miss that. And in the end, I'm going to reveal few things that will be a game changer for your bull market. Trust me. So, of course, disclaimer, not a financial advice. It's just the quant thinking out loud. As always, be cautious to who you listen to, and you have to be cautious when listening to the quant. Of course, it's a joke, right? But still, be cautious. So first thing is like you don't want to be exit liquidity. But what I mean by that is like you want to stop being in FOMO third mode, you know. And this is the thing I always like see is like stop being in FOMO third mode. So how to stop being in FOMO third mode? So every time I'm going to raise like a mistake people do and like some things to fix that mistake, you know, simple things. So first thing is like if you build your plan, your smart exposure plan, you will not care about third and FOMO or like timing the market. You will not care about missing an opportunity, you know. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. For example, I shared a trade on Lingo to a friend. He was like, I don't know this coin, I don't want to enter, even though he trusts me. That's okay. He missed a good trade, but what's the issue here? No issue. Second thing is like manage your risk. So be careful with leverage, you know. Be careful with leverage. I see too many guys like going nuts on leverage and then getting wrecked and like losing all the hard-earned profits. Second thing is like stop increasing your risk the more you win. That's the common mistake I see. It's like the more you will win, the more you're like, I'm the expert, I'm the quant now, and you're going to grow your risk, and at some point you're going to get wrecked, like free AC. Another one is like, if you are diversified enough, that's okay. For example, meme coins right now are not that hot. They are underperforming, but that's okay. If you have like other coins or like if you have taken profit on like, for example, Bonk, as I mentioned, you're okay, you know, that's not a big deal. And the last thing, I think, small advice, is like, don't forget to buy things in real life. You know, I have so many friends, they hit like 8 figures in crypto and they're like, okay, now I have to go to 9 figures. Or like they hit like 7 figures when they had like 30K like 2 years ago and they're like, okay, now I need to hit 8 figures. Stay connected to the real life, you know. 10K is a lot of money, 1K is a lot of money, 100K is a lot of money, 500K is a lot of money because you can buy a house and everything. So be careful with that, you know. You can have like a lot of bias, especially if when you go on Twitter, you see guys with like so much money. This is supposedly what they have, you know. Be careful what you see on socials, but yeah, stay connected, stay rooted to the ground. The second thing is like mistakes I common see. You don't want to be that guy that is doing dumb DCA, that is doing hodling, that is doing shitcoins, you know, that is doing leverage trading a dumb way, or that is not doing VC or meme coins a random way. If you do one of those, not gonna make it. Stop doing that. You know, you will just lose your money. You will just underperform. And even though you have not underperformed yet, you will. Definitely you will. Like I have some friends still on some coins, like Dino coins of like 5 years ago. I'm like, I don't even look at these coins anymore, you know. I just look at them to short them. Like I have them in my trading list. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, this thing pumped. Okay, let's open a trade because I think it will go down no matter what. So I'm not in a rush, you know. Let's just get the best entry. Some of my friends are not doing VC, you know. I'm like, I have some friends, they have seen me like doing like 50 deals, having some wins and everything, sharing it to them like a transparent way, and they're still not doing VC, you know. So I'm like, okay, bro, not gonna make it. Like, what do you want me to tell you? You know, it's like, at least try, build your conviction and like test, you know. Same thing with like meme coins. Like people think like they're gonna be rich with meme coins, but you have to do it the proper way. You know, you can't be a paperhead on meme coins because the volatility is super high. And so many times I had like 80%, 90% drawdown on some like entry. Then I re-entered like after to like average down like my position, but I have waited quite a long time. And then I've done like 5x, 7x, 8x, you know. So that's the thing. Be cautious with that. So yeah, don't be that guy. Really don't be that guy. The third thing is like what we want. To really like have the goal in mind, you know. Because I have so many friends that in the end, they don't really know what they want. So we want to 5x, 10x our net worth. Like we want to be 10 times richer at the end of the bull run. We want to front run people and have alphas, you know. We always want to be one step ahead, you know. Some guys are like on Pengu because they think they have to farm the airdrop. We already are like we have already purchased like 2 weeks ago some Azuki because we think it's gonna catch up, you know. All these kind of things. Of course, we want passive income. It's not easy, but there is few things in crypto where you can get some sort of passive income, or like some guys managing it for you. that's the thing we want, because passive income, it's so important in your diversification, because something less you have on your mind. Last thing I mentioned earlier is like, buy real life things to understand that magic internet money is still money, you know. And you don't want to be that guy at the top of the market that I've seen some of my friends, or like even me, I have done on like some private sale or what, like some like NFT mint. You're like, okay, let's throw like 3 ETH. I don't really care. But at the end, it's like 10K. You know? So be cautious with that. You know, you still want to respect money. If you don't respect money, in the end, you're gonna get punished. You know. And all my friends who are very wealthy and who have like made it and like never not lose money after that. You know, that's very, very, very hard. They respect money, you know. So my richest friend, I'm always surprised how hard they respect money. And trust me, they are very, very rich. So that's something very important, and you have to repeat yourself, like quite often. This is money. You have to respect it. So how to do that? You have to seek alphas. So you need to have smart friends, or you need to be well connected in your network to get some alphas. Like I have so many friends bringing me opportunities every day, and I hope I will have more guys bringing me opportunities, saying, Julian, please invest here, please do that. Because they know like if I invest there, I do some money, I'm going to share a cut, or I'm going to send back some alphas after that. And all the guys who don't share me alphas, I'm sorry guys, but I will not share alphas, and I'm not sharing alphas. And you perhaps like, why isn't he sharing alphas? If I don't make money off of that, or if you don't share me alpha in return, I will not share alphas. And trust me, I have a bunch of alphas. I have so much alphas, I cannot deal with all of them. And I have friends helping me like deal with all of them. And even us like four, we cannot like DIR all alphas and like repackage it, because we always do our own research. And that's the thing. Always do your own research. The second important thing is like understand where to get in, where to get out. I think Bonk was a very like masterclass we did. We entered like after an accumulation phase, and we exited in 2 times close to the top, and then it like went down like 60%. So that's the thing we like. Third thing is like, don't listen to your friends. Because like most of your friends, unfortunately, they are worse than you. That's the thing I have realized, you know. Especially with the previous cycle, I was with some friends, I was like, oh, I think he's a G, whatsoever, but they had no alpha, they had no edge, and in the end, they have been just lucky, or they had just more money, and they were just flexing, you know, or lying, which is even worse. So be careful to who you listen to. And guys who are close to me knows me, I shield very, very few things. Very, very few things. Like I think I shield with some convictions 2-3 things a month. That's very few, you know. When I think I enter trades or like investments 3-4 times a day, you know what I mean? So I shield very few things. So be careful who you listen to. And most of the guys who shield you things have a conflict of interest, you know, because like they are not aligned, and it's a bit weird. The fourth thing I think is like listening to the right people. Whales who have a proven track record of being a whale. Quants, you know, smart guys you know who like they are thinking, you know, deeply. Traders, I have some friends who are very real traders, like not the guy you see on Twitter, real traders. These are the guys that are so smart. I have a friend, for example, I'm always so impressed at how fast he can generate alpha, build a conviction, enter a trade, manage his risk, you know, because he's a real trader, you know, and like it's very impressive how fast he does it, you know, manual trader guy. So, and I'm very close to like few whales, and you learn so much from them. So if you know a guy, you're like, okay, I think he's smart, he's a whale, just learn from him. Stop like watching YouTube videos on like a guy saying, yeah, you have to buy this icon whatsoever. No, it's already too late. Like you want to be on Telegram. Okay, now some solutions. How do we get all of that? So you have alpha clubs, alpha groups, or whale groups. You know, I think I'm spending few K a month. To just enter those things, or like to get into those things, or like my annual cost is that, you know. For example, I have entered like a meme coin alpha groups, kind of a stealth one, cost me like 5K, you know. So, but that's the price to pay to get alpha, to learn, and you have to keep learning and keep doing those things, you know. And you have to think like, okay, I spend like let's say 1K. Of course, it's a lot of money, but like, what are the things I've learned? How can I leverage that? And you just have to get one alpha, and it's reimbursed, you know. The good example I had to quote is like, for example, I purchased a mutant. I was like, I don't think it's the best entry price, but I purchased one, make me enter like some alpha chats, and especially one on WhatsApp, not even Telegram, because they are old guys, and they shared like few alphas, very good ones, you know. And just off of that, I reimburse like my mutant purchase. So that's cool. Then you want to get smart exposure. Always get smart exposure. So that's the thing we do in our French private club, and few things that are coming up, especially, for example, we have a meme coin product coming up and everything. Smart exposure is the way. Then give you some ideas. So let's start from the right instead of starting from the left, like we always do. So Q42, I think, happy, Q42.co, come try. Not a financial advice, always do your research on the project, but come and try to understand our investment thesis, and I think you will really like it. Then you have some trading products. So be cautious with that. You want to have guys that are in the space since quite a long time, that like are here, you know them and whatsoever, you know. And feel free if you see some good trading products to share to me. I'm always looking for some and always interested in like learning from other traders, or like see what can we do. Then you have alphas. That's the thing you should be focused on. And like have your, let's say you are full-time crypto, you should have a daily time schedule about alphas. Like what are my current alphas? You know, I have always a piece of paper on my side where I write like down the things I'm really monitoring closely because I want to enter, I want to get the best entry, and I want really to do research on. For example, like Pengu, I'm doing a lot of research on Twitter to understand the dynamic, who has the tokens, how is it spread, who is market making that, how is it the price moving, how is liquidity moving, you know, to get as many data as possible and build a conviction and say, okay, what's the trade? Do we long, do we short? You know what I mean? Then you can have like portfolios. I think that's the thing many people like. And I have a lot of success in our French club. And I think people understand that portfolios are very smart. Some guys say like, okay, but like we are out of bonk. When do we enter? The price is like 80% lower than the current price. We'll never touch it and whatsoever. We don't care. I would rather not buy bonk rather than buy bonk at a not a good price. You know, so that's the thing to keep in mind. So that was it. I think this video was a bit more detailed and a bit easier to understand. I hope so. So feel free to share to your friends. I think it will protect them during this bull market. And I hope you enjoyed it. It was your quant. Cheers.